everybody, this is Sherry of Sherry's Plants. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to share with you some markers that I had recently purchased, some that I've been using for a while, and kind of do a comparison on some of those. So today I have the Erin Condren dual tip highlighters. They're the new pastel highlighters that she came out with. And then we have the Sharpie S Note creative markers. These have been pretty popular lately, and I kind of wanted to test them out and try them and see what they look like. I have here in this cup my collection of Mildliners. These were the ones that I have had for a long time and I've loved and been using, and I wanted to show you guys that. And then I had recently purchased the Passion markers from Passion Planner. So those ones are also new as well. So I wanted to kind of show you guys, I had done a test on some of these markers and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on them. So I want to start with what I have been using. I've been using the Mildliners highlighters for some time now. I had bought the 15 pack off of Amazon. It was about $15. And then I had also bought a 5-pack of the Refresh Bright color set, and I really like those. I'm going to show you guys this. I had printed this off of the website, Zebra's Mildliner website, and kind of just to keep track of all the colors that I had and the names of them. So there's one set that I don't have, but I really like these colors. So these were the ones that came in the 15 pack, and I like those, but I really wanted these colors, so I bought that other pack. I don't know if I'll pick up that one yet, but this is what the Mildliner looks like. Like I said, these are pretty popular and they're used a lot. They do, I think sometimes they usually have the names on the markers on them. This one doesn't, but this is the Mild Summer Green. I really like this one. So this has a chisel tip on one end, and then on the other end it has this fine marker tip. So they are double-ended highlighters. I had done a test on this Erin Condren list pad, and I just kind of, not all the colors here, but I just kind of did a swatch of some of the colors that I have and what that tip looks like. So that's the chisel tip there, and this is the color that I really like. And then that's the fine tip on there. So even in a straight line, that fine tip is still pretty thick, but much finer than the chisel tip. So those are the Mildliners. Like I said, these are my favorite. They don't bleed through at all. The paper that I'm using here, they have so many different colors. Like I said, this sheet right here, this is what came in the 15 pack, and this is the other 5-pack that I had picked up. So there's a lot of different color options there. So the Mildliners are advertised to be no bleed. They are a mild, water resistant, translucent highlighter. There are, like I said, a wide range of colors, so I do like the Mildliners. They're perfect for color coding and like that. And really all of these markers you can use in some sort of way of color coding or decorating your planner or any notes or anything like that you're taking. But these are the Mildliners that I have, and ones I've been using the most. I also have with you these are new Erin Condren pastel highlighters. These were previewed in the summer seasonal surprise box, and then they just became available in the back to school collection. So this is what the markers look like, and you can see they're a really dull kind of pastel color, but they're really pretty still. So they do also come with a chisel tip on the highlighter there, and then almost that same fine marker tip there. So I do really like these colors. Like I said, they're really soft pastel color here. No bleeding through the other end. And then I do like on the packaging here that it tells you what the colors that come in the package are. So it says to highlight _ color code and more with premium soft hued dual tip highlighters. So these are really nice, and they're pretty big size, so I imagine they would last you a long time as well. Now they do only come in these 5 colors, and the pack from Erin Condren is $15.50. So out of the markers that I am showing you, for what you're getting, these are probably the most expensive for only getting 5 markers. And so they don't really say a whole lot about no bleeding or if they're water resistant, but they're not bleeding through the Erin Condren paper that I tested them on here. Now next I want to share with you guys the new Passion Planner Passion Markers. So they are advertised as 12 dual tip highlighters. They're water-based, bleed-resistant, acid-free. So this is a 12 pack and they are $15 on the Passion Planner website. And I will have a link to save you $5 off of your first Passion Planner purchase if you are interested in these markers here as well. I love the colors of the Passion markers that they are showing you guys here. And I really like these, the way these markers are. So I like the packaging on them and then the clear caps. So you can see what color is on there still. So they do have the chisel tip, which is, it seems a little thicker, but it might be a little thicker than some of the other chisel tip markers. I really like that, but then this fine tip is more like a fine liner tip and not like the fine marker tips like the other pens that we were testing. So I really like this tip on these. And you can see here from the swatches that I did, where I was testing them out, how bright and different these colors are. Now, like I said, I don't have all of the Mildliner colors here, but these colors are different than there are some differences between the Mildliner colors and the Passion markers. So if you have Mildliners and you're not too sure if you want to get the Passion markers because they might be too similar, I do think the colors are different. I love these colors, I think they're great, but also this tip right here. You can underscore or line something with this tip or doodle with it, but you can also just write in your planner with that tip. So it's really fine. I really like the tips on these here. Like I said, the Passion markers have the 12 pack, that's $15. They also have a 6-pack available that's $8 on their website. And right now these can be purchased on the Passion Planner website. And like I said, I'll have a code, a referral link that you guys can use that will save you $5 off of your first $15 purchase, which can be used on these highlighters here as well. And the last thing that I have to share with you guys is the Sharpie S Note creative markers. And I've seen these used a lot in the planner community lately. And I picked them up today, so I haven't used them too much yet, but I wanted to include them in this comparison here to kind of show you guys what they are. So they are advertised, this is a 24 pack, and I picked this up at Target. And this was $16.99 at Target for the 24 pack. And they also have a 12 pack available that was $8.99 on their website. So they are advertised as a no bleed and a versatile tip. So they are not dual tip markers like the other ones that we have shown here, but they are a versatile tip. And I'll show you guys how they use the versatile tip there. So looking at the markers, they have the chisel tip. And then when they mean by versatile, it's just pointing out like the other way. So you're just using the tip of the marker to make that line. And then you can use the chisel tip to make it thick. So you can see that there. I think this chisel tip is definitely smaller than the Passion planners or the Mildliners that I was using as well. You can see the size of the chisel tip comparison there. So I definitely think the chisel tip on the Passion markers are the thicker of all of these, and you can see how much thinner these are. And I mean, they're advertised for notes, underlining, highlighting, or drawing. I haven't tried them as a highlighter yet, but to be honest, they're pretty darker colors and they aren't as translucent as some of the Passion markers or the Mildliners. To me, these really are just a set of markers. They're just a set of markers that you can own and use. I think they're not too different than some other markers, but they are Sharpie brand. There's a lot of colors in this 24 pack I like, but the colors again are not on the markers themselves, but I did look and you can find the names of the colors on the Sharpie website. So just to do a quick comparison of all four of the types of markers and highlighters that I showed today, I think the Sharpie creative markers are just really like a marker that you can use, while as the Mildliners or the Passion markers or the Erin Condren are more like a highlighter that you can use if you're just needing highlighting in your planners or note taking or anything like that. I do think the Erin Condren for the value are the most expensive, but like I said, these are bigger markers here. They might last me a long time, but you only get 5 for $15. The Mildliners, like I said, they are really popular. A lot of people use Mildliners and have them, but if you are comparing just the Mildliners to the Passion Planners, the tips that are different I think are a big plus, and the colors. There are different colors in your Passion markers than there are in the Mildliner. So if you're afraid of too much overlap or having the same thing, I don't think you'll have that problem with the Mildliners and the Passion markers. So I am really excited to use these. Like I said, none of these bled through the paper on the Erin Condren list pad that I tested. So maybe through a thinner paper you might see some bleeding, but not on the thicker Erin Condren paper that I tested out on. I think if you're looking for the most variety, you're going to get the most variety probably out of the Mildliners, different colors, or the Sharpie 24 packs because they have so many colors here. These ones for the Erin Condren, they only have the 5 colors available, and Passion Planner only has the 12. I do like, though, that the colors are listed on the Erin Condren dual tip highlighters. And like I said, some of these Mildliners do have the names on them, but my sets don't. But you can find that posting online, and you can swatch your colors on there. Thank you so much for watching the comparison video of the markers and highlighters that I have here. I will try to link sets of the markers in the description of the video if you're interested in making any purchases, and I will link the referral that I have for a Passion Planner so you can get $5 off your first Passion Planner purchase. Thank you again so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and comment below tell me about any other markers that you have tried that I haven't tried here, or maybe if one of these are your favorite. I'd like to know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.